Hey y'all, I thought I would just share some useful information with you about what a public domain song is. A public domain song is a song that is usually on a list of public domain songs or royalty-free music. Basically, you don't have to get a license for that. If you use the original song and you play it yourself, or if you remix it yourself, you can't just get a soundtrack and sing to it that way unless it goes along with the copyright laws. But if it is in the public domain, you can sing it, you can play it, you can play just the music, you can have a friend play it, and you can sing to it or just have the music, and you can use it, you can perform it, you can record it, you can use it, for background if you need it. But you just need to make sure that it is a public domain song. And of course, this all depends on where you live and what the copyright laws are. I know in the US, if you are singing a song that is on the public domain list, then that's fine. You can do that. Usually if it is 1924 or before that, if it was written and composed during that time, then it is considered public domain. So you don't have to worry about trying to get a license or trying to ask the people who composed it or sang it if you can have permission to sing it, because most likely they are probably passed on. And if they aren't, they're probably just, up there in age. So that's the United States law. If it was written and composed in 1924 or before that, it is considered public domain. But there are a big, huge list of songs that are in different eras and different years. Some are from like the 1930s, some are from, a lot are from the 1920s, some are even before that. And I was looking through the list, so there's actually quite a bit. So if you wonder, just Google public domain songs or whatever search engine you're using, just check it out and see what songs are there. If you are wondering if your song or a song that you heard is in the public domain, just look it up online and see if it's on that list of public domain songs and music. And if it is, then you're safe. And if it's not, then you're probably going to need to get some licensing. And you're going to have to really check. And don't think just because a song is old that it is public domain. Don't automatically assume that, because some of them are not. And there was a song that I heard on an old musical. It was like from 1940s or 1950s, early 1950s. And so I thought, wow, that's a really old song. So I'm sure it's in the public domain. And then when I checked it out, I realized that it wasn't. It was actually a song that was written and composed specifically for that movie. And so there is not, you cannot just use that song and sing it. I would have to get licensing. And there was a lot of like great old musicals, like Somewhere Over the Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Oh, reindeer, I don't know what that song is. But that Somewhere Over the Rainbow is a very popular song from, of course, The Wizard of Oz. Judy Garland sang it, and that was way back in the 1930s. But it is not a public domain song. So you do have to check for those type of things. And then there was like some other old songs that I heard on some old shows, and I thought, oh, I'd like to sing that song, I could remix it, I could redo it, But then when I checked, it wasn't on the public domain list. And so I knew that I would have to get permission to use it. So basically a public domain song, if you are in the United States, if the song was written and composed around 1924 or before that, then you can use it. It's public domain. If you are unsure, then just check it out online and see if it's on the public domain list. And like I said, there's a bunch of songs on the public domain list and music. And I even put a search for public domain songs or certain song titles in YouTube to see if it was public domain, because I wanted to hear how the original version was. You can't find a lot of them that way, but I did find some. And so that helps me to know what the original version was and what the public domain version of that song was, so that if I wanted to sing it or play it or remix it, then I would know. And so that is basically what I have learned about public domain songs. And I hope this helps you if you are wondering how to find out what public domain songs are out there, or if your song is a public domain song. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and you can share it with people you think might find it useful. You can give me a thumbs up, and just have a great day. Thanks for watching.